really know I'm tired of this video, but I do know I'm gonna be finally showing the daily some love, the Acura TL. So I'll go ahead and get into what I'm doing and what I'm gonna do so far. I already started a little bit, so let me show y'all. So here's the engine bay. Took all the plastics off. Already started taking some stuff off over there. But basically, I need to do valve cover gaskets because it's leaking pretty bad. And I'm gonna do spark plugs. And I figured since I gotta take the valve cover gaskets all the way off, take all this stuff off anyway, I'm gonna be painting the intake manifold and the valve cover gaskets. No, not valve cover gaskets, what I'm talking about. The valve covers, I'm gonna be painting those too. So, yep, that's basically what this first part of it will be. Order the intake, I'm gonna do that for the car. And I don't really know what else I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna get all this taken apart. Then I need to go to the store, get some paint, clean up these, paint them, and probably go from there. So I'll pick up the camera somewhere in there, somewhere in between all that stuff. All right, a little update. Sweating out here, but intake manifold's off. Started with the spark plugs, starting in the back, because you know, if you ever worked on a TL like this, or anything that has a V6 turned sideways, those 3 spark plugs in the back, or anything in the back, is just not fun. So got one of the, well, 2 of them out, but one from the back out, and they're kind of like rusted, or like there's like rust on them, so like it's real hard to turn them. At first I was scared because of course I thought I was gonna strip it or something, but hey, I got it out, so I'm gonna try to get the rest of them out, move on to getting the valve covers off. All right, so other than this one, all 3 of the back spark plugs are out. Here's the spark plugs I got them from Advanced Auto. Now I know all the Honda guys are gonna be like, you're not putting NGK back in there. Hey, it was either these or the NGKs that they had in stock, and them NGKs were $18 a spark plug. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So next best option, I guess. I don't know nothing about them, but they look pretty good. That's what they look like. We'll see what they do. They should be better than these. These were NGKs. But like I said, the only ones they had in stock there were 18 something, like almost 19 a plug. So I was like, I need plugs now. I want to do them today. So these are what I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in, do the front ones also. And probably next will be taking off the valve covers. I wanted to change the plugs before I took the valve covers off. So okay, a couple hours later, valve covers off, intake manifold cover off, intake manifold itself already masked up. Gonna start spraying some paint on it. So the paint I got. This is what I'm gonna do the intake manifold in. I'm gonna do the cover in this flat black. And then I got some red, nice red paint for these, which I'll also be doing the calipers. I don't know if I'll do those in this video, but the valve cover is gonna match the calipers, so we'll see how it comes out. I'll give you all an update. Okay, a couple days later, when I got everything on. Don't know if I got good shots of it, but here's how it looks. These came out I kinda had like an idea for like the peel effect when you like put paint over another paint while it's still wet, but it looks okay. I'll go through and redo it one day, but so far top looks good. Been driving for a whole week so far. I did this on Saturday and right now it's Thursday. Just got back from work, so it's been holding up good. Nice on there. I was thinking about like sanding these down so they're like shiny metal, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna get into this intake. Here's the one I got. Got a matte black coated one. Just a short ram intake for the sound. So I'm gonna get you on the tripod and start taking this air box off. Just broke the screw head. Just broke the Phillips head. So at least I ain't stripped the bolt or break the bolt, but that just shows you how this is going already. Second bolt, I break my screwdriver, so might have to put a socket on there to get it off, but go ahead, disconnect it from the throttle body and start to see if I can get this off more. Alright, well, I had to get my small socket set because either they're not moving or they're stripped. It's only 4 bolts, but all but one of them are acting up, so I'm gonna try to use my small sockets. See if that helps any. It should. Alright, got that last bolt out, so try to pull it up now. There's the top of the air box. That over there. There's the filter. I've never changed it, so don't look too bad, but definitely ain't clean. All right, bottom half of the air box is out. A lot of leaves and stuff down here, but it'll be fine. So let's get into this intake. So here's the top part. Has like a little bone on the side. So this will go like this. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think it goes like that. Then the filter sits down here. Like I said, I got the full coated black kit because I felt like that looked the best. I didn't really want that like cheap looking one that like had like the red or blue filter. I didn't really want that, so I settled on this. All right, I changed up the camera angle, so y'all can get a better view of it. You notice y'all didn't really have the best view of what I was talking about, but let me get this other clip out. Get this piece on the throttle body. It comes with these brackets to like mount it onto the body or somewhere to like, you know, keep it from rattling or whatever. I don't know exactly where that goes. I know it doesn't really show it on the listing. I'll have to go back and look. Maybe it does. But either way, I'm gonna try to get this on there. Let's put the filter on first. Let me do that. All right, here we go. Got the pipe all mounted up with the filter how I want it. Looks really good, honestly. I'm glad I went with this one and waited the extra couple days for this one instead of the other ones. It still was an eBay one, still was only like $66, but I just wanted something real simple, pretty quick. Took about 5 days to get here. So now I should be able to actually get it on. Yeah, I think it's pretty tight. It's on there. Only problem now is this bung at the bottom. We try to figure that out, but it looks really good. Let me get some shots of it. All on there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and give it a start. A little sound test, see how it sounds. Make sure everything's good. But as y'all saw, sounds really good. Car obviously is still completely stock, as you can see. Let me show y'all. Car is obviously completely stock. So stock exhaust, stock downpipes, everything. So you really only hear the induction noise, and of course you'll hear more of that VTEC crossover and stuff now. Well, you actually hear it now, but it sounds just how I wanted it to. Came out good. No check engine light for anybody wondering. No check engine light, none of that. I'll show you how I ran this hose. Usually this piece, this is a coolant line, but then this one goes to the air box. So usually it's sitting down here, but I moved it up, ran the hose from here. It goes all the way down over to the bung here off the intake. Now, of course, I could shorten it, make it look better, or try to figure out something else. But honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how I look at a lot of this stuff. It's working, no check engine light. And right here, it's on there real tight because this is a little bigger than the hose, so I don't even need to put a clamp on there. But I put one on here because it needed it, so. Plus, it's not pressurized or anything, so just stopping vacuum leaks from happening in that part. But yeah. All right, well, that's it for this video. As I was saying before, this is the daily, so I ain't really done much to it. So these are just the first started mods to the car. Never really wanted to do much to it, just because it was a daily. Got me my first car, but my dad had it for a couple years before, so we've had this car for about 6 years or so. Good amount of time, but he drove it, my mom drove for a little bit, then eventually when I got my license, this is what got me back and forth to school for about a year until we got the Civic registered. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. You can leave me some suggestions, my bad, of what I should do next to the car. Any mods, interior mods, whatever. I plan to put coilovers on the car. I'm not gonna do anything crazy like the Civic, you know, as far as being that low, but yeah, leave me some suggestions. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And I'll see you on the next one.